How much does it cost to build a wind farm? Imagine harnessing the power of the wind to generate electricity and powering thousands of homes. But how much does it really take to set up a wind farm? Let's break it down. Building a wind farm depends on whether it's on land or offshore. Land-based wind farms are generally cheaper and easier to develop. The cost to install 1 kilowatt of capacity on land usually ranges from about $1,000 to $100 to $1,800. So, if you wanted 100 megawatts of capacity, it could cost around $120 million to $180 million. These costs cover the turbines, foundations, electrical systems, and all the work needed to prepare the site. The turbines themselves are a big part of the cost. Recently, each kilowatt of turbine equipment costs roughly $150 to $950. Besides the turbines, there are costs for foundations, electrical wiring, and installing everything. When you add all these parts together, the total capital expense for a land wind farm is usually between $1,900 and $2,000 per kilowatt. That's a lot of money upfront, but it pays off over time. The ongoing costs, called operational expenses, are about $40 to $45 per kilowatt each year. These cover maintenance, repairs, insurance, and managing the project. The lifespan of a wind farm is typically 20 to 25 years, so these costs add up over time. Offshore wind farms are a different story. They cost significantly more to build, usually between $3,500 and $4,000 per kilowatt. Offshore projects need stronger foundations, special ships for installation, and more complex electrical connections to the grid. For example, a 10-megawatt offshore turbine might cost over $15 million just for the equipment and installation. Even though offshore wind costs more initially, the wind is often stronger and steadier out at sea. This means the energy produced can be more reliable and efficient, helping to make the investment worthwhile. When utilities plan a wind project, they also think about other costs. These include leasing land or seabed space, upgrading the electrical grid to handle the new power, and paying for permits and environmental studies. They also consider costs to shut down and remove the turbines at the end of their life. Financing costs, like interest on loans, are part of the total price too. In the end, building a wind farm is a big investment. For land-based projects, expect to spend around $1,000 to $100 to $1,800 per kilowatt. For offshore projects, it's usually between $3,500 and $4,000 per kilowatt. The ongoing yearly costs are about $40 to $45 per kilowatt. These numbers help utilities decide if a wind project makes sense financially and how it fits into their overall energy plans.